Hello there, Virgos. It's the Divination Duchess here, ready to do your January 2020 collective love reading. Okay. As you know, it's a collective reading, so not all will resonate with all of you. Okay. Um, if you feel it's resonating, absolutely fantastic. If you feel it's not, then just go ahead and leave it behind. For those that it will resonate, of course, not all Virgos are going to have the same situation. I got a lot going on here. Okay, Spirit. So, what messages do we have for Virgo for the month of January of 2020? Spirit, give me one more message for Virgo for January of 2020. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this first card here. It says, Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Okay, so clearly this card is just saying that Virgos are going to be in that go with the flow energy in the month of January of 2020, okay? Not really stressing, not really worrying about things that aren't really going their way. Kind of just letting the obstacles happen, floating around it, letting Spirit do the work. And even Virgos are going to have that energy of just drinking an umbrella drink and just kind of relaxing versus stressing, worrying, and trying to control the situation. I love that energy. So let's go on to the next card. It says, Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest the life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all of your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be Spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Okay, so this card is clearly about manifesting. It's about knowing your potential, and it's about going for it. It's about not really worrying about any negative outcomes. It's about truly following what your heart and soul is leading you to do. It's about knowing that Spirit is there, okay, and that what you have to do, what your gift is meant to be shared, okay? And so Spirit is saying share yourself. Just kind of enjoy yourself. Look at your deepest desires. What are your deepest desires? So I really, really love that card. So it looks like Virgos are really going to be open, going with the flow, reflecting on their desires. You guys are really just going to be a little bit in your heads, but in the best type of way because it's soul searching. It's not stressing or worrying about things. So you're going to be having your cocktails and soul searching for those January of 2020. Okay, spirits, what do we have for Virgo for January of 2020? Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? Love it. Okay, so it looks like a lot of the Zodiacs in January are going to be looking for that peace, really soul searching. I'm loving this energy. Okay, so first we got the Silver Waterfall, okay? And so this card is really about refreshing, renewal, okay? As you can see, this lady's bathing in this waterfall, cleansing, and then this is also about renewal, the rainbow here. It's the rainbow after the storm. So this is like serenity, as you can see in this garden, this waterfall. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So it's really just about renewing, refreshing, okay? And this is really goes further with kind of going with the flow, okay? Just going with the flow, relaxing. And so, like I said earlier, you're going to be spending some time in your head. You're going to be thinking about what's your desires. You're going to be thinking about what your goals are and what is it that you want and how can you get to it. And so we got the reparenting yourself card, okay? So this card is really about nurturing yourself. It's really about loving yourself. As you can see, the older self is hugging the younger self, okay? It's really about showing yourself compassion, okay? And so that is what's really important. And like this the second postcard said about not worried about other people's negative reactions, truly showing yourself, truly going through your desires. This is something that is really going to be critical turning point in a lot of you Virgos' lives because it's gonna be finally just letting go, going with the flow, like the first card said, just letting go. And once you get this peace from reparenting yourself, once you show yourself that compassion, it's going to make it much easier for you, okay? So we did also get inner peace here, okay? So I love this card. As you can see, she's journaling, and the journal actually says, I am enough, which I absolutely love, okay? And it says, you are enough at the top. So once again, it really looks like Virgo is really going to be focused on self, okay? Looks like a lot of Virgos are going to be focused on gaining that inner peace, clearing up some past negative energy and kind of just having compassion, going with the flow, okay, and looking at what your true desires are. We also got here the connection card, okay? So some of you Virgos are going to be getting a new connection. Some of you Virgos are really going to be working on this inner connection so that once you feel whole as an individual, you'll be able to work on a future connection, okay, as a whole being, as this person without the mask, because you don't care what everybody thinks, okay? So I'm really loving this energy. It's really about self. It's really about just pampering yourself, loving yourself, renewing. Spirit, what else do we have for Virgo for the month of January of 2020? It's too many cards. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? One more card for Virgo for January of 2020. Got the same energy in the last reading, which was for our Leos, okay? And so this energy is absolutely amazing because you're letting something go, okay? And so, yeah, we actually got the same healing from the past, and retirement. Okay, so this is really about letting go. Letting go of any past hurt, especially from these childhood wounds, okay? And just loving yourself, having some compassion for yourself. So there's going to be a lot of, like I said, spending time to yourself, in your head, but soul searching, okay? Not your ego. And so once you're able to retire a lot of this past hurt and this past pain, like I said, you're going to be building an awesome connection. Then we also got the volunteer card here, okay? So I'm really feeling like some of you Virgos are going to be out there ready to volunteer in January of 2020, ready to help others, okay? Be really giving, really loving, really nurturing. And this could be from the sense of inner peace. You know, you just kind of want to spread that joy, spread that love. So that's actually also really good. Spirit, what are the last messages we have for Virgo for January of 2020? Love it. Okay, Virgo. So we did get the connection card earlier. It does look like a lot of you, it is going to be a new relationship or a new cycle in a past relationship, kind of renewing the love. We got a new romantic cycle begins. And like I said, I really feel like this is about all of the hard work that you're putting in that's going to be paying off, which is the self-work, which is the healing, okay, which is the letting go, which is the reparenting yourself and finding your inner peace. All of that work is really going to start paying off in January of 2020, okay? And a lot of it could be for a lot of you Virgos with this new romantic cycle. And then we also got your dreams need a practical plan. And what I'm really getting from this here is, like I said, a lot of you are in your heads as far as what your true desires are. What is it that you're manifesting? What is it that your heart and soul is asking of you or urging you to do? Come up with a practical plan, okay? January is going to be about trying to bring a lot of this manifest into light, trying to bring a lot of your heart's desires to light, trying to live your best life with intention and purpose, and with no regrets and no care of what anyone thinks or has to say about the situation. So I'm the advocate for that. I love that energy. So that is it for you Virgos. It has been a pleasure, and until the next time.